Welcome, Leos. This is the year 2022. I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for being back. If this is your first time, welcome. Please remember to subscribe. This is the business, career, and financial and money channel. What we look at here is your financial career, your business, where it's going, what is going to be happening, and money that is going to be coming in. How does your financial world sit? And this we are going to be looking at in these 6 months, okay? So wonderful alignment of energies is coming up and transpiring, and we are going to be definitely getting to the bottom of the situation and seeing what is happening. So I see that a tower moment, you Leos, whatever is happening and transpiring in this year is that I see Mars, Mars is in Leo. So problematic situation with contractual agreement is going to be coming up for you Leos. So we see Mars in Leos. We see the energy of the lovers, that is contractual agreement, and I see the 7 of Wands, that is Mars in Leo. So twice you're having the energy of Mars in Leo. So a whole lot of problematic situation is going to be coming up with work, career, and business, especially for Leo men. Now, when we look at this Mars in Leo is with contractual agreement. And whatever is happening and transpiring, I see some of you Leos are going to be fired in this year, and some of you Leos are going to be having problems with people in authority, because I see some sort of a contractual agreement that you Leos have, which could be work contract or partnership or so, is going to be coming to an end. 7 of Wands is definitely the energy of Mars in Leo. So I see that a corporation institution is going to be re-trekking your, taking back some sort of a contractual agreement that they have with your Leos. It could have been government contractual agreements that is going to be retracked. So in the center, we see the energy of love, and the energy of love has to do with contractual agreements. And there is going to be a whole lot of problems around contractual agreements, okay, partnerships. There are going to be a whole lot of problems with partnerships. And if you Leos are in partnership with a Cancer and a Gemini, I see a whole lot of problems. And there we see that a corporation institution is whoever this manager is and whoever is in this corporation and institution is canceling some sort of a contractual agreement of a Cancer. So if you are a Leo boss, I see you are turning your back on a Cancer and some sort of a contractual agreement. You are going to be firing a Cancer. We see secrets in Cancer. I see managers are recognizing that a Cancer had a lot of secrets. So problematic situation is going to be coming up with you Leos, Cancers, and Gemini. So whatever contractual agreement that you have with Cancer and Gemini, it's going to be very, very problematic in this year. For the rest of people, it's going to be okay, but whoever had contractual agreement with Cancer and Gemini, it is not looking good. What is not looking good also is that they recognize that a Cancer had a whole lot of secret. A Cancer had a whole lot of secret contract. You Leos and a Cancers could have created a whole lot of secret contract, and it is now coming out. Okay, so they're now recognizing that a Cancer had and this could be a Cancer boss. If you Leos have a Cancer boss, they're going to be recognizing that this Cancer boss had created a whole lot of secret contractual agreement, and you Leos are connected in this. Then we are looking at the energy of the 7 of Wands, because that is in your diamond shape. The 7 of Wands has to do with Mars in Leo, and this means that some sort of a problematic situation and you're trying and you're trying to find determination and strength to deal with people in authority and your boss in this year. Okay. All right, Leos, we are going to be breaking down the months one by one. So when we look, we have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Now, this situation is that where the money is in your money lays in the month of September and December. Okay, and there is a whole lot of problematic situation, and there we see a tower moment for a contractual agreement is going to be coming up between you and a Cancer. So if your boss is a Cancer or a Gemini, they're going to be recognizing that your boss had created some sort of a secret contract for you, Leos. Then if your boss is an Aries or a Leo, you Leo man are going to be having partnership contractual agreement and cancellation of some sort of a partnership. They're going to be removing you out of some sort of a partnership that you were in. And I see you Leo man here are having problematic situation with government institution, organization, and your boss is in problems because of some sort of a secret contract that your boss had created for you. A lot of you Leos are dealing with a Cancer boss, and this Cancer boss is in problem, and so are you. All right, so let's look at the month of January. The month of January, you have the energy of the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords is always about defeat. So I see that you Leos are being defeated because some sort of a data and information comes out, and I see no happiness is here for you, Leo. There is the sense of defeat because you're in reverse, and a lot of you Leo men or Leos between are going to be having some sort of a defeat. Okay. So problems, and there is a whole lot of problems because the energy of the Five of Swords is about struggles, okay, and it's about sportsmanship, trying to balance out a situation, and it's not in your favor. So some sort of a problematic situation is going to be coming up in January, and I see that a win, you are having problems at the workplace, Leah, and a win is not going to be here because I see higher authority is coming in. And whenever the energy of the Hierophant is here, is about the managers is going to be bringing back some sort of a discipline in corporation institution. And you Leos who are dealing with a Taurus boss, this person is going to be very, very rigid on you. And this energy is the house of the Taurus. So whoever have a Taurus boss, it doesn't look so good for you Leos. You're going to be defeated by a Taurus boss or by some sort of a government person, because they have a whole lot of details and information and is now recognizing something about your work permit or your documentation that is not above water. So Leos who have a Taurus boss, Leos who you're going to be having huge problem with people in authority, because whoever this Taurus is coming in, and this person is very rigid. It's not someone who you can pay your way out of a problematic situation. This person could be that government came down on this person and on your boss, and they're now looking at some sort of a data information and is recognizing that your work permit or contractual agreement could have run out, or you don't have the correct protocols to be working in a corporation institution. Okay, so that is going to come up in the month of February, because the month of February you're dealing with your boss and you're dealing with higher authorities. So it could be the labor law came in and is investigating your business, or is investigating people and recognize that you Leos your papers was not in order. That is going to be coming up. A lot of you Leos is going to be having problems with Arterian figures. Okay, and especially if your boss is a Taurus, don't put up a fight, because you're not going to be winning, Leos. Okay. In March, this is Mars in Leo. Okay. So in March, you're going to be fired. Some of you Leos are going to be fired because this is a Tower moment. It's about releasing, and it is a Leo energy, and Mars is in Leos. This is your reading, Leos. Major situation in February and January that is going to be happening at the workplace, or if you Leos have a business problematic situation, if you Leos have a fiducial and that sort of a thing, problematic situation. This is a release, a contractual agreement are going to be broken. And again, this is Mars in Leo. So Mars in Leo, and it has to do with contractual agreement. So the first 3 months is going to be a little bit rough, only for Leos that are having some sort of a conflicting situation with authoritarian figures, managers, leaders, supervisor. Only if you're having problems with these people and work permit problematic situation, that you will having problems in the first 3 months. But for the rest of you Leos, you are going to be okay. As we look at April, May, and June, what we recognize is that you Leos that have Cancer bosses and that sort of a thing, you and your Cancer boss is in a whole lot of problem. Okay, your Cancer boss had a lot of secrecy and could have gotten you secretly in a corporation, not through the right protocol. They're going to be coming down on you Leos. This is not going to be a win. You're going to be defeated in the situation. I see a lot of you Leos are going to be worried, especially Leos that is having that work in a huge international corporation, or that have your business. I see you Leos that have business is going to be having problems with people in authority. Okay, and you're not going to be winning this. Then when we look at May, what we see is some sort of secrecy. So when the moon comes up, the moon is alerting a lot of you that there is some sort of an illusion. So whatever is happening and transpiring in the month of May, there is going to be coming up a whole lot of illusions around you Leos, and this illusion is going to be transpiring because there's a whole lot of trickery that is going to be coming up, and this illusion is created by a Scorpion and a Pisces. So Leos, you could have been collaborating with co-workers that is Scorpion and Pisces. They're going to be creating some form of illusion around you Leos, and this is going to be affecting you and you moving forward in a corporation, institution, problematic situations. And it's because of some sort of a secrecy that your boss, if your boss is a Scorpion or a Pisces, you're going to be having some serious problematic situations. So be aware of this, because you Leos are in this is also crazy what is going on, because there's a lot of secrecy around you Leos. So be aware of this. Then when we look at the month of June, you're really having problems, especially business Leo. Men are having problems because they're now going to be looking at you Leo businessmen, and it's now going to be recognizing what has been happening and transpiring. Now, a lot of you Leo businessmen is going to be in problems with some sort of a partnership, because they're going to be recognizing and asking you for the copy of some sort of a partnership that you said you're in, and there is no partnership. You have been saying that you're partnered up with someone. People are recognizing it is not true. You have no documentation to show that your partnership with a corporation, institution, and I see huge problematic situation with people in authority. They are now recognizing that you Leo had co-created with the Emperor, with a Aries person. You and the Aries person have created some sort of a partnership and business, and they are now recognizing that you and this Aries person is and have a lot of secrets. So it's a situation where I see you Leos are turning your back on an Aries man because you recognize that an Aries man have brought you in a lot of problems. You are now getting to the bottom of the situation and recognize that an Aries man that is your boss or supervisor brought you in a whole lot of problem. This man was not being honest about some sort of a partnership or some sort of a contractual agreement that he had brought you in. And there is Mars in Leo for Aries man and some sort of a contract. And this is affecting you Leos because they're recognizing that this man did not have the correct protocols in order to facilitate you with some sort of work permit. Okay, and they are now getting to the bottom of the situation and is recognizing that this man has been applying and submitting documentation for work permit for people and using other people data and information. So this could be a recruiter's bureau. Whoever is the manager of a recruiter's bureau, I see people in authority has come down on this recruiting bureau and is getting a lot of data and information and is recognizing that this recruiting bureau was creating secret contractual agreement and sending people in different country or different corporation, and they do not have the correct protocols and qualification. All right, so this first 6 months is going to be very, very heavy for a lot of you Leos, especially Leos who your boss is a Taurus, your boss is an Aries. Problematic situation because you're going to be finding out that your boss has not been very honest. So it's as if you Leos got in some sort of a contractual agreement or partnership with a Aries and a Taurus, and now people are recognizing that these contractual agreements did not have the right rules and regulation and protocol, and I see problems for you and your boss. So people in authority is really getting to the bottom. I think that they're clearing up and seeing people who have work permit and that sort of a thing, and you were caught in this situation. If you have a corporation, your corporation is going to be caught in this problematic situation because they recognize that you Leo, some sort of a business or collaboration that you have with a Aries was not based on the right procedures, and they're now going to be recognizing this. So I see problems with some sort of a contractual agreement for you Leos. So Leos who are business people, Leos who have a boss that is another Leo, Leos that have a boss that is a Taurus, Leos that have a boss that is a Aries. Your boss had broken some sort of a protocol, and now you are in your problems because I see your boss is in a huge problem with the government, and they're now getting to recognize that this your boss was having some huge problem that there is no news story for this person, and you are caught up in it. So that is the first 6 months. Let's look at the second half of the year. So we have secrecy in Cancer. We have indulgement. This is a situation where some sort of a secrecy that a Cancer have, as a Cancer had some sort of a secret contract that an Aries or a Sagittarian person had created for this Cancer. Then we have the energy of the 8 of Cups. So I see emotional endings, emotional situation for you Leos, okay? So the energy of the 8 of Cups is that you're dealing with problems with a Pisces, okay? A whole lot of emotional problematic situation at the work floor with a Pisces. And this situation is very heavy. It doesn't have to be with a Pisces. It is basically with a Cancer and a Taurus. So a whole lot of problems on the work floor. And this has to do with a Cancer and a Taurus. So changes, a whole lot of changes is going to, Saturn is in Pisces. Changes is coming up for a Pisces contract, whatever is happening and transparent, but it's not affecting the Pisces because the Pisces is good. The Pisces is going to be creating changes. So if a Pisces is your boss in the month of September, the Pisces is going to be reorganized, and you Leos might be out, okay? Then we look at the energy of September. September is the energy of the Six of Pentacles. Now with the energy of the Six of Pentacles, we see that the secrecy of a Taurus is going to be coming out in September. So Leos, you're really dealing with a whole lot of people. You're dealing with secrecy of Cancer, secrecy of a Taurus, this secrecy, especially in these three quarters, a lot of you, some of you are dealing with some sort of a secret contract that a Cancer have or has created. A Pisces is now recognizing that the contract of a Cancer is not good. Were you the one that took on a Cancer, that sort of a situation? A lot of you Leos is going to be recognizing that a Cancer used you and created some sort of a secret contract, and this is going to be coming out. I see it's a regretful situation because you recognize that this Cancer manipulates you. So a Cancer and a Gemini are given you Leos some sort of a secret contract, and now they're finding out who is the person that they now identify who is the person name that was used to give you a secret contract. They're now recognizing that someone else's name was used in order to give you, Leo, some sort of a secret contract. So a Pisces is now going to be recognizing. So secret of a Cancer is coming out in July. And I see a Pisces is going to be making some sort of a reorganization in a corporation institution. So if your boss is a Pisces, reorganization is coming up. And I see a Pisces is going to be making some sort of a decision whether or not you go or stay. Then we are looking at September. September, this is about secrecy is coming out. They're now recognizing some money that was run through ends of people, and some sort of a secret contract was created. So they're recognizing that some sort of a contract that you Leos have did not go through the right protocols, or didn't go through the right authority, or was not approved by the right authority. So they're recognizing that your papers or documentation, Leos, is not based on the right protocol, and that is going to be creating a lot of problem, because Taurus was the one who gave you these documentation or approved these documentation, and they did not go through the right avenues, and they're now going to be seeing that a Taurus had some sort of a secret alliance that was going on in the month of September. As we look at October, November, and December, and the month of October, I see some of you Leos are going to be getting fire. Seven of Wands is Mars in Leo. Yes, Leos, some of you are going to be getting fired, okay? Some of you Leos could get some sort of warning also in the month of October, because that has to do with managers. So some sort of a warning is going to be coming in Mars in Leo, where managers is going to be warning some of you and alerting some of you that your contract is going to be pulled or cancelled, okay? So you can see that energy with Leo, the release of the lovers, the tower and the lovers is the release of some sort of a contractual agreement. And I see your boss, because that is the 10th house of the boss, is going to be releasing. So you could be either fire or they're going to be breaking you out of your contract, Leos. Then we are looking at the house with the Aquarians. For some reason, Leos, the month of November is going to be releasing some sort of information. Now, when we look at the Six of Swords in the reverse, the energy of the Six of Swords in reverse is that communication in Aquarius, some sort of a communication with an Aquarian. It can be good or bad, okay, whatever is it. So maybe you, Leo's got fired and you're going looking for a lawyer or some sort of aid supporting system to help you to resolve a situation. Okay, so I see that's what you're going to be going for. Some of you, not all of you. For the rest of you, some sort of a communication with authoritarian figure is going to be letting you recognize that some sort of a real end is here. So it's as if you are going to be applying again for some sort of a work permit, and you're going to be getting the answer in November. So we're going to be looking what is going to be coming up in November. December, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And the Four of Pentacles, if you work in a bank or a financial institution, some of you Leos could be getting some sort of a message from a bank or information. So we see it is about communication. So some sort of a communication is going to be coming to you Leos over a whole lot of money. Okay, so this is it. If you are a business person, the month of December, business is going to be good for you. Okay, so it's no success or that sort of a thing. It's just with the energy of that Four of Pentacles, is that the Capricorn is not showing you any it's not showing you any joy or connection, okay, because it is the Sun in Capricorn, but this Capricorn is not showing you any collegialities, or this Capricorn have shut you down, or this Capricorn is not showing up, because this is about problematic situation that is going on. And this could be that you owe a whole lot of money out, Leos, okay? So it could be that they're calling your company and saying, we need to take back the money from out the Leo salary, that sort of a thing. So Leos is going to be heavy. So let's break it down and look at the people who you're going to be working with. So Leos, you're going to be recognizing that an Aries and an Aquarian, some sort of a communication between you, an Aries, and an Aquarian is going to be coming out in January. Now, this communication can be good and bad, but this is a sense of you or defeat with the communication that is coming to you in January, Leos. So be aware of this. As we look at the situation with Tauruses, as I said, you Leos have a Taurus boss, and there is a whole lot of problem. This Taurus is coming up as your boss or supervisor or as a manager, and there is problem. There is some sort of a communication that your boss is going to be communicating to you. So if your boss is a Taurus, expect that in February some sort of a communication is coming at you that you weren't expecting. Then when we look at the house of environmental, the house of the Gemini, a Gemini could be firing some of you Leos in the month of March. Whatever the problematic situation is and whatever is transpiring, they're now going to be recognizing that a Gemini is now going to be recognizing that some sort of a contractual agreement that they have with you Leo is not based on the right protocol is as if a Gemini is now going to be recognizing that you Leos does not have the right qualification to be in a position where you are, and they're going to be canceling and deleting your contract, or opening up your contract. So I see some of you Leos could be fired in the month of March. In the fourth house, a lot of you Leos is recognizing that you can't win a situation with Cancer. Whatever is going on, you recognize that you gave a Cancer person too much powers over you. And you're going to be now finding out the secret of a Cancer person and how you have been used by this Cancer person. This Cancer person used you, Leo, because they had some sort of a retribution against someone, and they used you. And you're going to be recognizing that you, in the past, had partnered up with a Cancer person, and then you find out that they now had a whole lot of secrecy. Okay, in your house, Leos, you're dealing with the energy of the moon, and the energy of the moon is showing you, Leos, that a lot of secret was around you. So you're going to be finding out that your boss, there was a lot of secrecy, and your boss, that is the reason why you are being moved out of your position, or you are advised that it's either you resign or you will be fired. That is going to be coming up in the month of so a lot of you Leos in your house, and in the month of May or November, changes is going to be coming up, and it's as if they're going to be giving you the decision to be fired or to just walk away. So I see you Leo men and Leo businessmen are really recognizing that there is a lot of people with a lot of secrets around you. Ooh, the sixth house, the energy of the sixth house is the house of the Virgo, and whatever is happening with you, Leos and a Virgo, whoever this Virgo is, whatever is going on, I see that you're going to be finding out that your Virgo boss had a lot of secrets. Was this a recruiter? Was this your boss? Was this a partnership that you had with someone? This person had a lot of secrets, and I see higher authority caught this person, and this person could be fired or is in some sort of a problematic situation with shareholders, boss, supervisors, or governments, and now you recognize that this person was not honest to you. So you don't know where your contract lies, even when you get to the month of April, Leos. You don't know where you are. You don't know what legal actions to do. You don't know, because you recognize that a whole lot of people around you have a lot of secrets, and I see that they kind of recognize that you Leo, so some sort of a documentation wasn't good, and they, it's like government authorities coming on your boss, and your boss basically can't help you because they're in no serious problem. Then when we get to the seventh house, the seventh house is about contractual agreement, and you Leos are going to be recognizing that a Cancer gave you some sort of a secret contractual agreement in order to get in a company or organization, and now they are going to be firing you. And I see it's very emotional because they recognize that the contract was not based on reality. When we get to short-term contractual agreement, a lot of you are going to be applying for extra jobs. It is going to be good. I see you are going to be feeling like emotional balance with where you are. So a Pisces could be helping some of you Leos to get back on track in the month help you to get some sort of a short-term contract, pick up some sort of a work somewhere, okay? Then we are looking at the house of the house of people with businesses overseas, or people that works in international corporation. There is going to be it's as if you Leos are going to be asking them to pay you out of your contract. However, that is going to be coming up. I see you Leos are going to be going towards that end to say, all right, then pay me out of my contract. That sort of a situation is going to be happening. So we see that coming up in a month, especially if you're dealing with international corporation or people from foreign origin, okay? Then when we look at the house of your reputation and with your boss, there's conflicting situation, and I see you Leos are trying to stand your ground in order to save your job, but it's not going to be working because your boss wasn't really honest to you. Like, your boss your boss was doing something that was not above water, and your boss creates this illusion so that you have no foot to stand on. And I think your boss is very dishonest. They knew that you were in problems, and they should have alerted you before, and it's a situation that you're going to be feel as if you were used, Leo, so be aware of that. Then when we look at the 11th house with Aquarian, you Leos are going to be having problematic situation with Aquarian. There's a whole lot of secrets at the work floor, and a whole lot of secrets within co-workers. Co-workers are keeping something against you Leos, and you're now going to be finding this out. It's going to be coming out around the month of November, because co-workers have a lot of secrecy against you Leo. Then when we look at the 12th house, I see a Pisces is going to be helping you out financially, whatever is happening and transpire. I see a Pisces could be saying, Leo, come work by us, and it's going to be helping you to open up some doors so that you can be financial stable. So I don't know who the Pisces is and what is happening, but I see that this person is going to be saying, yeah, why don't you come work by us? So I see that is going to be happening and transpiring. So money is showing up in September and December. Okay, and I see, why near nowhere else is because there's a whole lot of problematic situation where it's as if you're squeezing every bit of the dollar. You're stretching your dollars, and it's because of your boss and a Aries and a Taurus that has gotten you in problems. So if you have boss that the Aries, they are Taurus, they have gotten you in some sort of a problem, and that is why you're not getting no financial aid and that sort of a thing, is because of these bosses. They created some sort of a contractual agreement that was not based on the right protocol, and you are the one that is met this fine or so. All right, moving forward, if you want to see the extended of this reading, follow us to the next slide, Leo. Namaste.